Imagine you've just landed your first job. You work hard, save up, and dream of moving out, or maybe buying your first car. Suddenly, you find out you can't get a cell phone contract or a loan because of something called your credit record. It can feel unfair and confusing, but your credit record is part of almost every big step in adult life in South Africa. A credit record is more important than many people realize. It can help you get what you want, or stand in your way. Whether you want a home, a car, or even just a store account, your credit record will be checked. Even if you've never borrowed money before, not having a record can also be a problem. Lenders want to know if you are responsible. This guide breaks down what a credit record is, why it matters, and how you can take control of it. Understanding your credit record can make life smoother and help you get ahead. Let's dive in together and discover how you can use your credit record to open doors instead of finding them locked. Building a good credit record is about more than money. It's about building your future. It's never too early or too late to start caring about it. So what exactly is a credit record? Think of it as a file about how you manage borrowed money. Every time you take out a loan, use a credit card, or open an account at a store, details are kept in one central place. This is your credit record. But who keeps track of all this information? In South Africa, special companies called credit bureaus collect, store, and update your credit information. The main credit bureaus here are TransUnion, Experian, Compuscan, and XDS. Lenders, like banks or shops, send your payment details to these bureaus every month. Your credit record isn't managed by the government or your bank. It's looked after by these private companies. When you apply for credit, the lender will ask the credit bureau for your report. They use this to decide if they should trust you with their money. Understanding who is in charge of your credit record helps you know where to go when you want to check or fix your details. Knowing the basics is the first step to taking control of your financial story. You don't have to be famous or rich to have a credit record. If you've ever used credit, you have a file with your name on it. Your credit record is more than just a list of debts. It's a detailed history of how you handle money that isn't yours. It's made up of several important parts that tell your financial story, both good and bad. First, it lists all your credit accounts. This includes store cards, credit cards, personal loans, car finance, and even cell phone contracts. Each account shows when it was opened, how much you owe, and your payment history. If you pay on time, that's a big plus. If you miss payments, it's marked as a warning sign. Your record also includes any defaults, judgments, or listings for unpaid accounts. These are serious red flags to lenders. If you've settled an account after missing payments, this will show too. But the missed payments still count against you for a while. Another key part is your credit score, which is a number based on everything else in your record. The score changes as your behavior changes. The record also shows how often you apply for credit, and if you've been turned down. All these details add up to a full picture of your borrowing habits. The more positive information in your record, the better for your future plans. Think of your credit record as your financial CV. Just like a CV shows what you've done at work, your credit record shows how you treat borrowed money. It tells others if you're responsible, reliable, and trustworthy with what you owe. When you apply for a job, your boss wants to check your work history. In the same way, when you apply for credit, lenders want to check your payment history. They want to know, will you pay them back? Are you likely to miss payments or default? A strong financial CV opens doors. A weak one can hold you back. The more responsible you are with credit, the more opportunities you'll have. This is why it's important to build a good record from the start, even with small accounts. Don't worry if you don't have a long credit history yet. Everyone starts somewhere. What matters is that you know how to build a positive track record, step by step. Your financial CV is your reputation with money. Protect it, and it will work for you for years to come. Okay, so, a credit score is a single number that sums up your whole credit record. In South Africa, credit scores range from 0 to 999. The higher your score, the better your credit health, honestly. This number is what most lenders check first. Here's what the score ranges mean. From 0 to 527 is considered poor, 528 to 602 is below average, 603 to 649 is average, 650 to 699 is good, 700 to 799 is very good, and 800 to 999 is excellent. A low score can make it hard to get loans, credit cards, or even rent a flat. On the other hand, a high score can help you get the best deals, with lower interest rates and more choices. Your score changes over time depending on how you handle your credit. Don't panic if your score isn't high yet. Everyone can improve their score by following good habits. Remember, your credit score is like a school mark. It reflects your past, but you can always change your future results. Knowing your score helps you set goals and take action. It's a tool, not a label. Your credit score isn't random, it's actually calculated from several parts of your credit record. The biggest factor is your payment history. Paying bills and installments on time helps your score rise, while missing payments or paying late brings it down. The amount of debt you have also matters. If you use too much of your available credit, like maxing out your cards, your score drops. Try to use less than 30% of your total credit. For example, if your credit limit is 10,000 Rand, try to use less than 3,000. How often you apply for new credit is another factor. Too many applications in a short time make you look risky. Each time you apply, it leaves a mark on your record. Lenders may think you're desperate or struggling. The length of your credit history also counts. Older accounts show experience and responsibility. That's why it's smart to keep your oldest accounts open, even if you don't use them much. Little habits add up to a big impact over time. Small, smart choices every month can make a big difference to your score over the years. Your credit score matters more than you might think. When you apply for a loan, cell phone contract, or even to rent a flat, the other side will almost always check your score. It's their way of seeing if you're likely to pay on time. A good score can help you qualify for loans with lower interest rates, and this means you pay less in the long run. If your score is low, you might pay higher interest or be turned down completely. Even getting car finance or buying a home depends on your score. Landlords and rental agencies use your score too because they want to make sure you'll pay your rent every month. Some employers even check credit records for certain jobs, especially in the finance sector. Having a poor score doesn't just block you from credit, it can also mean paying more for basic things or missing out on opportunities. But a good score gives you freedom and choices, making life's big milestones a little easier. Your score is the key to many parts of adult life. Keep it strong and more doors will open for you. It's your right to know what's in your credit record. In South Africa, you can check your credit report for free once a year from each of the major bureaus. This is a smart first step to understanding your financial health. To check your report, visit the official websites of these bureaus. TransUnion at www.transunion.co.za, Experian at www.experian.co.za, Compuscan, now Compuscan XDS at www.compuscan.co.za, and XDS at www.xds.co.za. You'll need to register and provide your ID number and some details. The process is safe and protects your privacy. Your report will show your accounts, payment history, defaults, and your credit score. If you spot any errors, you can dispute them for free. Review your report carefully and make sure all accounts listed really belong to you. Checking your report yearly helps you spot fraud or mistakes before they cause bigger problems. Knowing your credit status puts the power in your hands. Don't let surprises hold you back. Building a good credit record isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Start by always paying your bills and installments on time. Even one late payment can harm your record, so set reminders or debit orders if you need to. Keep your credit usage below 30% of your total limit. If you have a credit card, try not to max it out. This shows you're not relying too much on debt. Only apply for new credit when you really need it, and avoid making lots of applications at once. Don't ignore debts, even small ones. If you're struggling, talk to the lender and make payment arrangements. This is better than avoiding them and getting listed for default or judgment. Also, keep your oldest accounts open. They add to your credit history length. Remember, improving your credit record takes time. Be patient and keep good habits. Over months and years, these steps will add up to a strong credit record that opens doors for your dreams. You have the power to shape your financial future. Start today, and your future self will thank you.